415 acres, the nearly 8,000 inmates of Rikers Island. Out of sight, often out of mind.
I actually dreamed of being a marine biologist. I wanted to be a lawyer.
55% of these inmates are black, 34% Hispanic. Some of them kids who have walked in this door for the first time.
Had you been away from home before this?
No. This is the longest I've been away from my mom.
17-year-old Franklin Smalls. His father left when he was a baby, and like so many others here, he's a child of the sprawling projects of New York, surrounded by poverty, gangs, drugs.
I don't live in the project forever. I want to move, like somewhere far, like North Dakota or something, somewhere that nobody plans on going.
There are thousands of inmates like Franklin sent here on non-violent charges.
Ronald
He's
Reagan
accused of possession and selling drugs.
Nixon,
It's
bringing
a
drugs.
non-violent drug offense.
But Franklin, who wants to go back to school, has written a letter to the judge asking for another chance.
You're right
As
here.
he should
I'm
get
a
it.
nobody.
Send him to a
I
school
learned from my
upstate. Don't send him to
mistakes. There's a
prison.
lot I look forward to in the future. Give me someone to talk to if
You
I
don't
feel
even
myself
have a
thinking
violence
negative
charge,
thoughts.
a drug
The
charge. Send him
commissioner
to
has
school.
given the officers of
I'm sorry about my last video that cut off with Rikers Island because my phone was in charge. But another thing also, I believe God is sending Trump to Rikers Island so he could help out the people and see what's going on. Nixon brought heroin to New York City and urban communities around America in the late 60s, 70s. Ronald Reagan and the CIA brought the crack and the cocaine. All of this, the way they want to talk about absent fathers, projects, and all that is redlining. A big part of Central Park belonged to wealthy black people. Why not one black person even lives by there? So this all been a setup. From day one, you know, in the past, they always made the dark-skinned complexion people look like monsters and beasts. It was already a setup. Then the Jim Crow laws. Then 60 and 70 bringing heroin. And then 80s, Ronald Reagan and the CIA bringing the crack and cocaine. So get to the root of the problem to fix the problem. The projects looks worse than the third world country. I know places in Africa that look better than housing projects because of the mildew, lead, no heat, no hot water that some people in those places live with. So need to fix the problem. And I'm glad Donald Trump, everything happens for a reason. God is sending Donald Trump to Rikers Island most likely so he could see the inhumane conditions and how certain people deserve a second chance. This young man in this video selling drugs, but who brought the drugs? The biggest drug dealers was Nixon and Ronald Reagan. So get to the root of the problem. And there's receipts. And Gary Webb, rest in peace, killing the messenger, he's the one that risked his life to prove that they were doing this, the war on drugs. A lot of you that are older, 30, 40, 50, y'all should know what's the war on drugs with Ronald Reagan and the CIA. So Trump get a little taste of Rikers Island so you can see what Nixon and Ronald Reagan started. All y'all Republicans and the Democrats are fighting for things that y'all keep on stepping on them.